Go. So Carly, Alex, you guys face each other and pivot against each other. So at the same time, pivot on me. Ready? Watch this. Like get a stance like you're fighting each other. And pivot. 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 Good. That's a way to practice the drill together. That way you don't kick each other. Okay, guys, and relax. So those are a few footwork drills. I've got one more I like to do. And so I don't use this necessarily 100% like in my movement when I'm wrestling or when I'm trying to work judo with someone. But I think some of the footwork drills helps just with coordination and agility. So the next one is more of a capoeira style footwork movement. And I like to do it quite a bit. So that looks like this. Imagine I'm on like a triangle, and I'm like, so imagine there's 3 points, one here, and one there. I'm stepping on the other point and going back, and I'm rocking back and forth. And notice how I'm like coordinating my arms with that. So again, imagine that there's 2 points right here, and I'm like, where on my knees are is the third point. Okay, so like 3 points on the triangle. So I'm standing on 2. I'm going to back step to one point of the triangle in the middle. And then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to back step, and I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to just add some rhythm to it. So let's give that a shot, guys. It's the capoeira footwork. Just imagine you're drop stepping into that third point of the triangle and then resetting to square each time. Let's go. 1, 2. And relax for a second. So let's just make sure we got some rhythm going there, guys. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And watch my arms coordinating with my legs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice and relaxed. Moving back and forth between those 3 points. Let's try it again for about 60 seconds. Like add a little rhythm, guys. It looks like you're about to do some break dancing like you're a b-boy. All right, 1, 2. Man, Luke, you are super white, bro. Jason got a little rhythm going on over there. Or hey, show me some salsa action over there, buddy. All right, guys, relax. So we can also do that same footwork, like imagining the third point of the triangle is in front of us instead of behind us. So that looks like this. So guys, imagine you're like doing it to a metronome and you're just trying to keep the same rhythm the whole time. Does that make sense how I changed it from before? Instead of back stepping, it was a forward step. All right, let me see that, guys. Matt, will you lower your screen a little bit so I can see your feet? Everybody, make sure I can see your legs a little bit so I can watch. Let's give it a shot, guys. 1, 2. Oh, nice, Matt. Looks good. That's it. How do you? Nice, Chris. Keep going, guys. All right, guys, relax. So I'm going to do a quick review of all the footwork we just did. And what I want you guys to do is kind of move around and mix them all together a little bit. And so sometimes I just like to flow with my footwork. And again, not 100% of it is like completely applicable. Like a lot of the capoeira style footwork for me is more about learning rhythm, coordination, agility, balance, all those things that are directly applicable to like our guard passing or our takedowns. Okay, so I want you guys to spend a minute and I'll just do a quick review of just moving around with your standard, I call it slide step footwork, okay? Doing a little bit of weight transfers, some shuffles like this, okay? And some pivot steps. All right, moving around that pivot step. And then just adding, you know, some of that capoeira style footwork in there. And we'll just do that for about 90 seconds before we take it to the ground, guys. 1, 2. No particular order, just kind of flow, guys. All right, guys, and relax. So I like to do that a little bit each day. I like to work on my footwork drills. It pays a lot of dividends in the things I discussed earlier. So the next thing we're going to do is review our sweep single leg movement drill, right? So what that looks like is this. I'm going to have one knee up. I'm going to have my hands kind of reach out like and form a diamond on the mat. And when they touch the mat, my knee is following and I'm sweeping in a circular motion like this. Okay? So I'm going to go the other way. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm making a small step where I have one knee up. I'm going to make a small step like so. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to reach for the ground with my hands in that triangle pattern. And I'm going to drop my knee down and sweep around in like a 90-degree angle. And then I'll go the other way. Yeah, you guys able to see that? You guys understand? Can you guys see what I'm doing there? Anybody need to see that again? Or Luke? All right, one more time. All right, let's give it a shot, guys. 1, 2. So guys, make sure that your trailing leg is kind of sweeping behind you. Watch me one more time. I do it like pretty slow. So watch my trailing leg, this one. I'm gonna come in, like I'm grabbing the leg as I'm shooting, boom here, but this leg is gonna sweep behind me. I'm coming in, shooting my single, and this leg is sweeping around. All right? Let's do that for just a little bit more. 1, 2. Nice, guys. And relax. That was much better. We're going to come back to that in one of our flow drills. The next one we're going to do individual is actually it's going to be 2 and 1. We're going to do our front row into our break fall, but we're going to do it from our knees. So I'm going to front row and break fall and then turn around and come back. We'll look like this. All right, front row, just tuck in on yourself, break fall, and then reset and go back the other direction. Try to practice both sides. 1, 2. So guys, relax. On that break fall, you want to kind of land on one side. So not flat on your back. So watch again. Now this shoulder blade's off the mat. So I'll go again. One knee up, one knee down, tuck into myself. So one shoulder blade slightly off the mat. So that we're gonna do this as a flow drill. You're gonna do a forward roll break fall, okay, and then you're gonna rock up into like a almost like a combat base, and then you're gonna do a sweep single. So the whole drill looks like this. I'm coming back. Right? If you don't have space for that, then just practice your roll to break fall and then your rock up. Okay? Let's give it a shot, guys. 1, 2. Okay, guys, relax. So we're going to do some butterfly guard drills for most of the rest of the class. So the first drill is just simple. It's just sliding in to butterfly guard on both sides. Okay? So if I'm here and I'm sitting in the butterfly guard position, I need to be efficient about grabbing the mat, pulling myself in at an angle. So I need to turn my body, reach my legs a little bit, and pull myself in a position that my shoulders need to be above my hips. I don't need to be back. So I'm going to pull myself in and back, pull myself in and back. And you'll notice I'll have my hand behind me. I'm not here. If I'm here too long, they're going to push me backwards. Okay? So I slide in. Side to side, posting my hand, sliding in at an angle, and then just alternating each time. And I'm imagining like I'm grabbing the person either over their arm on grabbing their back, or I'm going under their arm and grabbing their back. It doesn't really matter. Okay? So let's give that a shot, guys. Side to side alternating for 90 seconds. 1, 2. So guys, make sure you end up with one leg down. So when we slide into butterfly, this leg needs to be down, not like this, right? We need to be in this posture, nice and sideways. Keep going, guys. Keep your shoulder forward, up by closer to your knee. Don't lean back. Good. One knee pointed up, the other knee pointed on the ground. And relax. All right, guys. So once we're in this position and we're holding their body, keeping ourselves secure, we're going to grab their arm and tuck our elbow. We're trapping their arm so that we can fall and hoist them up. Okay, this leg is hoisting them. Right now I'm on my toes and I'm on my knee here. I have my head and my shoulder on the ground. So I'm here, I slide in, I reach and grab, and I pull them back, and I come back up. Okay? Reset, slide in at an angle, bring my elbow into my hip as I'm pulling their arm in, falling and lifting. And we're just gonna do that the whole time, alternating sides. So I do one time the other side. When I fall, I can feel my knee, my shoulder, my head, everything touch the mat. I'm falling sideways. Okay, alternating sides for 90 seconds. 1, 2. So guys, roll enough so that your bottom knee is like holding you. That was it, Carly. So watch me, guys. I don't want to just stop here. Okay, I want to go all the way to here so that my toes and my knee are pointed down at the ground. That's where I want you guys to stop right now, okay? Keep going, guys. Keep going. Nice, guys. Okay, good. Relax. So now we're going to go all the way to our knees like we finished the sweep, but then we're going to sit through to switch to the other side. So I slid in and I got my grips. I lifted them up and swept them, but then once I get here, I'm going to sit back through to the other side so I can slide in and go right into the other side. Right, I'm gonna try to do a few so you guys can see some different angles. You guys can see how I'm switching sides each time and then doing the butterfly guard sweep to the other side. Let's give that a shot, guys. 1, 2. All right, guys, relax. So Alex and Carly, since you guys are only pair tonight, can you guys try to do a butterfly guard sweep following that same pattern? So whatever your lifting leg is, that side can be an overhook or an underhook. It doesn't matter right now. So slide in. Good. Excellent. Yes, excellent. Exactly. Nice. Carly, let me see you do one too. So slide in at an angle, feet inside, get an underhook with your right arm. You'll get really sideways. You see that left leg is a problem. Yes, there. Now trap the arm in between your armpit. Good, fall on your side and lift. Excellent. That's it. Very nice. Okay, guys, very good. The next one's gonna be a arm drag from butterfly, and we're just gonna do it all the way up the mat and then turn around and come back. So I'm gonna start on this end so you guys can see. So I'm gonna post here. I'm gonna reach like I'm grabbing the arm. All right, I'm gonna pull, switch, pull, switch, pull, 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 and then I'll turn around and go back. Okay, so just reaching with one arm, posting with the other, and pulling yourself to the opposite side hip. All right, let's give that a shot, guys. 1, 2. All right, guys, relax. So that arm drag, Alex and Carla, will you guys demo again for me? I'm gonna try to walk you through this one. So you guys get in the butterfly guard position. Somebody get in the butterfly. Good. Okay, so which arm do you want to do the arm drag on? Just grab it with your hand. Good. So what I want you to do here is I want you to grab her wrist with your right hand. Good. And just go up and square up to her, because in the arm drag, we're going to be square. So don't get an angle. Yes. Back up just a hair so you don't feel jammed up. Good. Now, as you pass her arm from your right hand to your left hand is going to grab her tricep, behind her tricep. So reach your left hand behind her tricep. Good. And as you start to pull it across, put your right hand on the mat and pull your right leg out. Yeah, and now scoot to the opposite side hip. As soon as you're going to put your hand and foot out at the same time, and then drag her by. So you actually need to pull her arm. Yes. And then you would just grab her back with your right arm and then come up and look to take the back. Exactly. That's what the arm drag is going to look like. So again, what you're going to do is watch me. So you could be like holding her arm with like two hands if you want, but you're going to reach and grab the tricep like this. And at the same time, you're going to pull your foot out and your hand goes down, and you're going to use that to drag yourself outside as you pull her behind you. So do all that at the same time. Put your heel on the mat, put your hand on the mat, and pull. Yes, and now go behind her. But you want to end up facing her. So when you scoot, really scoot to your opposite side hip, so you're facing her, not the screen. Yes, exactly. That's the idea. So the reason we want to pull that right side hook out is so that we're not jammed up, and then we can go ahead and hop up on the back. Is that making sense to everybody? So put your hand and your left foot on the outside on the mat and then pull. But you see how you pulled yourself and stayed on your left hip, Carly? I want you, that's why we're doing this drill like this. We're going like this, watch. Changing sides. Yes, like that. Now you can go right up to the back. Very good. So that's the idea of, that's why we're doing this on the mat. Here, boom, here, boom. And we're changing hips so that we're facing their back once we get behind them. Nice job, guys. Thank you. So the next drill is just going to be butterfly switch. So we're here in the butterfly guard, and we're going to switch to the other side, switch to the other side, switch to the other side, okay? Posting and switching. Okay, that's just the butterfly guard switch, because sometimes we have to switch the side that we're on because we can't trap the arm that we're trying to trap, so we need to switch sides. There's a lot of reasons we might switch sides in the butterfly guard. All right, so let's spend about a minute to 90 seconds doing that drill, just a side switch. So we're just here, staying in place, not sliding up the mat, and go. And relax, guys. So the next drill is going to be a little bit more advanced. It's going to be an X guard drill. So let's say we rocked up and the person is standing above us and we're holding around their leg like this. and they're standing above us here. And I want to dive between their legs and grab their far leg. It's going to look like this. Okay? Again, from the seated position, I'm holding their leg, and I'm trying to reach inside their far leg. They're standing up. I'm going to reach and fall to my back in like a half moon pattern. Once I get there, I'm just going to go to the other side and do it again. I'm going to hold the leg. It looks like I'm just in butterfly guard. It's the same kind of idea, except because they're standing, I'm wrapping up their leg instead of their upper body. And I reach and dive and swing myself all the way to the other side. I dive, mix it back a little bit so you guys can see. I'm going to come all the way back up, do the same thing. See how I'm getting from one side all the way to the other, right? Just resetting on the other side. Let's give that a shot, guys. 1, 2. All right, guys. The only thing we're going to add on to that is we're going to kind of kick our legs like we're finishing the sweep and standing up. This is a X guard, kind of a technical get up sweep. So, but we're not going to do a technical get up on this one. We're going to do more of a rock up. So it's going to look like this. So again, I'm diving through to the X guard, rocking up, and standing, right? So I'll do it on the other side, here. Kicking, rocking up, coming up to my hand, standing up. I'll try to pull up an example of this this sweep while you guys are trying it out. 1, 2. Okay, guys, relax. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to pull up this sweep that we're doing. Okay, can you guys see that?
Right, so he has this leg forward. So, yeah. So my main key over here is that he's bigger than me, he's taller than me, I cannot let him come inside my guard. Right? I don't want to start getting smashed. So I always keep my partner on the outside of my guard. I'm always keeping him outside my hooks here. And now all I'm looking to do is I just want to clear his arms. The best way to clear your guys is 2 on 1. 1. His leg, but his leg is heavy. So I'm going to use this hand to push. When I push, this leg gets lighter because I'm putting weight into the far leg. Once the weight goes to the far leg, now I can start to attack, right? So what I want to do is I want to swim underneath his hips. So I want to get my leg that's in between out of the way by extending it. At the same time, my shoulder's going to drop underneath his hips. And as I go, I'm going to switch to the far leg, and I'm going to come into the X guard position. Now, usually, if it's up to me, I want to keep both ankle controls. But usually, when he realizes this happens, he starts pulling this leg back, right? So it's hard for me to keep that ankle sometimes. If I could, great, I can sweep him right away. Now from this position, let's attack the sweep, right? So again, somebody longer, it's hard for me to stand up in single legs and take him down because I have a longer base. When I try to stand up, right, just keep the wide base. It's very difficult to start making them fall, right? So what I like to do is I like to sweep him from my back. So let's just switch sides. So we're facing the camera. So one more time. Once I get to this position, now I want to sweep him, right? So my hooks are active. So I'm still hooking his behind his knee and the top of the hip. Now from this position, all I'm going to look to do here is I'm going to switch my hooks. So the bottom hook is going to come to the top side, and the top hook drops to the bottom, right? And the same.
So he's doing a different sweep here than I was talking about, but the entrance is the same. The entrance, you'll see how he's falling and grabbing the opposite side leg.
And as I go, I'm going to switch to the far leg, right? So what I want to do is I want to swim underneath his hips. So I want to get my leg that's in between out of the way by extending it. At the same time, my shoulder's going to drop underneath his hips. As I go, I'm going to switch to the far leg, and I'm going to come
right
into the
there, guys.
position.
So that's what I'm talking about. The actual sweep that I was referring to.
Now, usually, if it's up to me, I want to keep both ankle controls. But usually, when he realizes this happens, he starts pulling this leg back, right? So it's hard for me.
Good morning, sunshine.
The sweep that I was referring to looks a lot more like this one.
Today.
Stabilize the top position. This way and come up on this elbow here. We're here, there. I come up on the elbow. Step 2, I'm going to take the foot that was at his hip and bring it down to the ground and come up on my hand at the same time. Step 3, I'm going to withdraw my foot here. Now I'm standing and I keep his leg on my shoulder. Now I'm going to charge forward, tap out his knee.
All right, guys, so that's more of the sweep that I was referring to, if that's helpful. So we're rocking into that position, falling into the X guard position, and then finishing with that sweep. So lots of butterfly guard drills tonight. And then anytime you're doing X guard, a lot of the X guard entrances and sweeps have the same principles as butterfly guards, because ultimately they're in a bigger category. There would be hooks, the hooks guard. So using your ankles inside their legs to sweep them or attack their legs. So any questions, guys? We're gonna call it there tonight. Any questions or anything else you guys want want to talk about, or?
Yeah, I had a question.
Go ahead. Yeah, sure.
So transitioning from either that sit-up single or butterfly, like that sit-up guard to X, does my bottom leg become that top hook? Does that make sense?
Your bottom leg becomes the bottom hook.
What's that?
The bottom leg is the bottom hook.
Okay.
So if I'm here, and I'm rolling through, this leg stays on the bottom. It was on the bottom already. This one becomes the top hook. You see?
Yeah.
This one is hooked inside their leg already. So this, the one that's already touching their leg, stays on the bottom. This leg goes to the top.
Okay.
So the one that you led with, the one that was touching their ankle already, it stays below, stays on the bottom. Cool.
Thank you.
Yep. Anybody else? Any other questions? Anybody need any core work? You guys like getting a little extra core work at the end? All right, I'm game. I did a bunch earlier, so I'm a little smoked, so bear with me. All right, guys, so let's just do, let's go back and let's try to improve on that core workout we did earlier. So I think we did it on Monday. It's 10 hollow rocks, 10 V-ups, 10 tuck-ups, and 10-second hollow hold. So let me just make sure everybody's doing that right. I did 4 rounds earlier, and it spoke to me. So I'm working up to kind of more and more rounds each week. But so I want to make sure you guys got those hollow rocks, and you can see. That's the hollow rock, right? The V up is this, right? And then the tuck up, hands kind of behind me or beside me. I'm leaning back just a little bit, and I'm bringing my knees in and then extending as far as I can. And then a hollow body hold is I'm keeping my shoulder blades off the mat, and the only thing that's touching really is my tailbone. So in the hollow rocks, your shoulder blades touch and your tailbone comes off the mat. So you can see, like, once I go to my shoulder blades, my tailbone comes up. But then when I go to my tailbone, my shoulder blades come up. Does that make sense, guys? All those movements? All right. So I'm gonna let me get the timer going so I can make sure we do the 10-second hold at the end. Everything's all good until that 10-second hold, and then it's just tough. So, all right, here we go, guys. Ready? All right. On me, we're going to start with 10 hollow rocks. Ready? And go. And good. 10 V-ups. Ten tuck-ups. And good. 10-second hold. Rest. Man, that tone is tough. All right, guys, so you'll get 1 minute rest, and we'll do 3 rounds. I'm not going to do 3 rounds. I had 4 rounds earlier, so I'm good. My core is fried. I'm going to, while you guys are going for that, it takes a minute to get through. So if you ever want to do this on your own, it's a minute to get through, and then you rest a minute, and then you try to work up to like 5 rounds, but I'm just doing 4 right now. So we got about 30 seconds left. While you guys are doing it, I'm going to hold plank. So just make sure in that hollow hold that your shoulder blades are not touching the ground. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, next up after those 10 is 10 V-ups. On the V-ups, make sure your shoulder blades are leaving the mat to touch your toes. Don't just bring your legs up. Good. Reach up for those toes. Good. After those 10, you're doing 10 tuck-ups. And then, all right, guys, 10-second hold. All right, that's a minute. You got 1 more round in after this, guys. So guys, on those V-ups, make sure you're not just doing leg raises. Your shoulder blades come off the mat to reach for your toes. If you guys want a 6-pack like me, you got to do it right. Dad bod. In 2 days, I'm going to have a dad bod. Because if that kid's not here in 2 days, I'm going to drag him out. I told Catherine to foam roll on her stomach. It might work. My fathering skills are already top notch. All right, here we go. Back on, guys. 3, 2, 1. Hollow rocks. After your 10 hollow rocks, 10 V-ups. Feel the burn. Good, and then after your 10 V-ups, 10 tuck-ups. You guys are at a different pace, so I'll let you count your own 10 seconds. Don't cheat. I've got this on recording. 10-second hold, guys. Yeah, nice work, guys. Nice work. Good job. You guys do that a couple of times a week. You'll be getting right. By the time this quarantine's lifted, you'll have a 6-pack and be time to go to the beach.
We did them last night too.
You did the same one?
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
better do 5 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think earlier in the week I did more sets, but I did 5 of each. So that's probably why I did it that way. Because I think on Monday, either on Monday or last Friday, we did, I think we did 5 sets, but 5 each. And then sometimes we've done it like, what's that, 4 sets?
4 of 5, yeah.
Yeah. But it's a good way to kind of adjust your volume all at once. It's good. All right, see you, Chris. And then, yeah, I mean, sometimes do some, side crunch work, get your obliques in there. Some weighted crunches. I like to mix the oblique work in there. So, I might do some like standing side bends with some weight. If you have like a dumbbell, or like a plate, you can do some side bends like this, or you can lay down your side. You can do some side crunches like this to get the obliques, or, like we did last week, we did some of these, some side plank. There's lots of ways to make sure you're not overdoing just your anterior core, because, you don't want to have a dominant anterior core and then your posterior, your lateral core is weak. You get some asymmetries. You might have a nice turtle shell belly, but you'll have a weak back, so that's not good. Better watch out, Alex. I think she's going to berimbolo you. That's a berimbolo look right there.
I was just asking her, what are you doing?
I think she's going to about to creep and like give you a rear naked choke or something.
I think she's doing a butterfly from the side. I don't know.
You guys need to Google berimbolo, and then you guys can pull that off on camera. That would be pretty cool.
I have no idea what that is.
That's Bittner's favorite move.
I have to look it up.
Yeah, so anything new, guys? How's everybody holding up? Everybody's good?
Yeah.
A little cold today. That kind of sucked. I've been enjoying the weather. That's kind of been a little bit of silver lining in this situation. It was getting a little outside time and enjoying the weather. But today was chilly. Fran was not happy about it. So.
I think we're in the perfect part of the country, like weather-wise, because up north it's still freezing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, one of my friends, one of my clients at my CrossFit gym got bitten by her dog, by her boyfriend's dog last night in the face. It was bad.
Oh.
God.
Yeah, it's kind of some sad news.
Like bad?
Bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not the time to need to go to hospital either, really, is it?
Nope. No. Yeah, a lot of stitches.
Oh man, what kind of dog?
It was a pit.
Ah.
Sadly, it was a pit. I hate when I hear that, because they're such great, sweet dogs. But when they freak out, it was a rescue, and it was just a real finicky rescue already. Say, prime example how sweet pits are. But and the dog, she loves the dog, and the dog's super sweet. But she was sleeping with the dog on the couch. The dog was laying on her, and something startled the dog. She doesn't know what, and it just freaked out. It like panicked for some reason, and it was like it just lunged. It just got her in the face while she was laying there.
Oh man.
Yeah, no idea why. She said it was I imagine it was probably abused a lot before. She said it was a rescue.
My first dog did that, Brandon, to my little sister.
Really?
Yeah, it was a lab, just got her right here.
Yeah.
So we got rid of the little sister.
What's that?
We got rid of my little sister instead.
Yeah, that's what I would have done too. But yeah, my dad had that happen one time. A friend's dog bit him in the face, 100+ stitches, and a lot of scars. Yeah. So, freak accident, just a freak thing. The sad thing is the dog like didn't even realize. It was probably right afterwards, like just wanted to lick her, just kind of like woke up in a dream, just startled. If any dog, if it's sleeping and you go to like wake it up, it kind of jumps like any person does too. A person might like just like jerk and hit something. that was his reaction. He just panicked. Sucks. Yeah, she sent me a picture of the before and the after the stitches. It was gruesome. Split her lip all the way up to here.
Is she got like any surgery, like plastic surgery or something?
She doesn't know yet. The stitching was incredible. I couldn't believe like the picture before and after how clean they stitched her. It was amazing. They got, it was like from here, like here all the way down through the lip, her head, her cheek, her jaw was just like a one just big mauling, and it was just like, her lip was like open up like that. Yeah, it was brutal. Like the picture, I was like, wow, you're super tough. I don't know how much drugs she was on, but man, she was being like super positive and her spirits were high, but could have been some serious Vicodin going on too.
Damage to the eye, like that's.
Eye is good, nose is good, both eyes are good, forehead, and mostly mouth.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, but yeah, I felt really bad for her.
Stalking.
What else, guys? Anybody got any uplifting stories? I'll have one, and hopefully in the next few days. I need to freaking get this baby. Catherine's about to go crazy. She's like, get this baby out of me.
Oh, God.
But, yeah, that's about it.
Coach, you been thinking about names?
I don't have one yet.
Mm-hmm.
We have a middle name.
The middle name?
Yeah, but we don't have a first name yet. So, I don't know. Buying time, I guess. I'll decide in the hospital.
Very good.
Yeah. We'll see. Keep crossing my fingers that they lift this thing on the 30th. I think it's very, very wishful thinking. My guess is they push it back another 15 days. But to me, it's hard. It's hard when you see that like nothing's really happening in Wake County. And even though they talk about a spike, well, a spike compared to what, right? That's where I'm struggling with seeing like, even with a spike, our hospitals won't be overloaded. Even if you quadruple what's currently happening, our hospitals are fine. They have what they need right now. So it's like, okay, it might spike, but does that put us in a position where we're overloaded? I don't see it. So I'm frustrated with the idea that we might extend into June, but who knows?
That ruins my trip to Hawaii for work.
Yeah, that sucks. I know so far we've only had one death in Wake County, and it was someone who was elderly. But, which is good, that's positive. And but who knows? We'll see. Every day I wake up wondering what the governor's going to say. So I think everybody wants out. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, let's bow it out. Let's call it a night. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Have a good night.
You too. You guys have a good one.
Bye.
Right.
I'm on it.